Hi, Matt. Hi, how are you doing? I'm so sorry that it's taken me so long to get some feedback to you. I have had a really rough couple of months. The flu really put me down and then put me down again and again and again. So, anyway, so here we are. So, a couple things. I'm just going to tell you what I think. First of all, everything you have here is fine, right? We've already had a discussion, right, about your instructional design in terms of your speak like Weebly. Pedagogically and student learning, everything is fine. And we're just trying to meet your deliverable for your Trailblazer, right? Okay, so a couple things. One, I'm not sure how Heather will feel about this, right? I know you want to do it. You may want to think about having a QR code to your Weebly when you're meeting with people, because I know that your Weebly is smashing, right? So a couple of things. The study guide is amazing. My only concern is that you might run into some some copyright issues because this is a Pearson product, right, or a Glengrow product. So I would be careful about that. And I don't know if I'd put the attachments. You may want to put something here about, I would have put the attachment here. I guess if it's a PDF, you can't, but you might want to put a note here that says, see attachment, just because people may not scroll, right? Because like right here, this is all they see and they don't necessarily scroll. So you may want to say scroll down to see attachment in the instructor's content. This audiobook is got a link here. And I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the file. I'm not sure where the actual audiobook here is. And then I'm not sure why this isn't student content. And then even when I click on it, it doesn't work. So I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to do there. So you need to help me understand what that's about. This copy I think is pretty clean. So that's good. Map of Maycomb is nice. I love these questions. The only thing that I might suggest here is you use this discussion friend, but they're not necessarily going to use this discussion thread. So you may want to say, think about how you might have a discussion with your students and maybe give them like a couple of choices, like a Today's Meet, a Padlet, a Lionite, a GHO, a CC Chat. So because you can't say that they're going to have this thread like here, you need to say, I would encourage you to have a discussion. Here are some tools that you might use to do that, because they can't use the blue quill, right? So something to think about there. And then the other thing that I was wondering that kind of goes along with my feedback here is the same idea. You don't want to be so directive like around the student content piece, right? I love that you share this on Google Docs, but these could be more like complete the questions found on the Google Doc below by making a copy and see your teacher for how or something they want to receive it. And then again, this is where you might like differentiate and say, here are some ways to think about, are students going to drop their links onto a wiki? Are they going to, how will students get the questions back to you? Maybe some suggestions for tools. Maybe you say use a Google form. I'm just saying, like, bring all of your ideas together here, but do that in the instructor piece, and then leave this more generic for the actual person using your course, right? So those are just a couple of my feedbacks on that. And then one other thing is just something I just happened to catch, and I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what the Scottsboro. I went to go try to see what your connection to Scottsboro Boys was, but then I found that this video, right, because this is what you wanted me to do. It's a nice activity extension, building background knowledge, but this video is now blocked. So when I go to watch it, it's blocked. So I'm not sure if that's a blue quill thing, and that might be a Heather thing. All right. So here's what I want to, I know I've given you a lot of feedback and you're like, well, crap, I got to redo all this. So first of all, let me just end by saying, like, everything you have here is really great. Just remember, you got to get your brain around your biggest role that you can do with this course is, here is some strategies and here are some tools to do it, but without being so directive. And then just watch yourself on copyright. Make sure all your links are working. Make sure that you go into an incognito window. You know how I use my incognito window, or go to File, open a new incognito window. Because maybe you can't do that, because I'm just trying to figure out, how do you look at your own stuff and see how it's working? Because right now, like, a lot of the stuff isn't working, but you just don't know that, because it probably looks like it's working on your side. Again, Matt, we're not losing our minds over this. What you have here is fine. Just clean up a couple of things. Think about if you're going to keep that speak link in or not. What's the purpose of this, right? Besides showing off how awesome you are, which you are. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Please don't hate me. Have a great Friday, Matt.